In 2026, the world is no longer balanced. Two superpowers dominate the global stage, the United States and Russia. One stands with the largest military budget on the planet, spending hundreds of billions every single year. The other holds one of the most powerful nuclear arsenals ever created, capable of destroying the world multiple times. One controls the skies, with the most advanced and largest air force in existence. The other dominates the ground, with massive land forces and overwhelming firepower. This is not just a rivalry. This is a clash of two completely different war philosophies: technology versus raw power, global dominance versus strategic defense. But the real question is, if these two giants ever go head-to-head, who would truly win? Because modern warfare is no longer just about guns and tanks. It is about intelligence, economy, technology, and time. So today, we break down every single factor to uncover one ultimate truth. Who is the real superpower in 2026? When we talk about global military power, two nations always dominate the rankings: the United States and Russia. As of 2026, the United States continues to hold the #1 position as the most powerful military force in the world. With unmatched global presence, hundreds of military bases across continents, and the most advanced defense systems ever built, the US remains at the very top. Right behind it stands Russia, a country known for its massive land power, heavy weapon systems, and one of the most feared military forces on Earth. Russia consistently ranks among the top, holding a strong position just below the United States. While the US leads in technology, global reach, and overall balance, Russia brings raw strength, aggressive military doctrine, and decades of battlefield experience. So on paper, the United States leads the world. Russia follows closely behind. But here's the truth: rankings don't win wars, power does. When it comes to military power, money changes everything. Because the more a country spends, the more advanced, the more prepared, and the more dangerous its military becomes. As of 2026, the United States spends more on defense than the next several countries combined. Every year, hundreds of billions are invested into advanced weapons, cutting-edge technology, and global military operations. This massive budget allows the US to maintain a powerful presence across the world, with constant upgrades and unmatched innovation. On the other side, Russia operates with a much smaller budget. But here's where things get interesting. Russia focuses on efficiency. Instead of spending more, it spends smarter, investing heavily in missiles, air defense systems, and strategic weapons designed for real combat scenarios. So while the United States dominates in total spending, Russia maximizes impact with limited resources. And in war, it's not just about who spends more, it's about who uses it better. When it comes to war, numbers still matter. Because no matter how advanced the technology becomes, wars are ultimately fought by people. As of 2026, the United States maintains a highly trained, well-equipped, and professional military force. With over 1 million active personnel, supported by a strong reserve force, every soldier is backed by world-class training, modern equipment, and advanced battlefield support systems. On the other side, Russia holds one of the largest military manpower pools in the world. With a massive number of active troops and an even bigger reserve force, Russia has the ability to mobilize quickly and sustain long-term ground warfare. While the United States focuses on quality, Russia relies on quantity and rapid deployment. One brings precision and advanced training, the other brings scale and endurance. So the question is, in a real war, what matters more, elite soldiers or overwhelming numbers? In modern warfare, control of the skies can decide the entire battle. As of 2026, the United States operates the most powerful air force in the world. With thousands of aircraft, including advanced fighter jets, long-range bombers, and stealth technology, the US can strike anywhere on the planet within hours. Its fifth-generation fighters, combined with superior radar and electronic warfare systems, make it extremely difficult to detect and even harder to defeat. On the other side, Russia maintains a strong and capable air force, with highly maneuverable fighter jets, powerful air defense systems, and combat-tested aircraft, Russia focuses on protecting its airspace and challenging enemy dominance. While the United States leads in technology, stealth, and global reach, Russia relies on speed, agility, and defensive strength. One dominates the skies worldwide, the other defends its skies with deadly precision. So in a real conflict, who controls the air controls the war. In modern warfare, missiles are the ultimate game changers. They strike fast, they strike far, and they strike without warning. As of 2026, the United States possesses one of the most advanced missile systems in the world. With highly accurate, long-range precision weapons, the US can hit targets across continents with extreme speed and deadly efficiency. From cruise missiles to intercontinental ballistic missiles, its focus is clear: precision, technology, and global reach. On the other side, Russia is known for its raw missile power, with one of the largest missile arsenals on Earth, including hypersonic weapons designed to travel at extreme speeds, making them incredibly difficult to detect and almost impossible to stop. While the United States focuses on accuracy and advanced targeting, Russia focuses on speed, power, and overwhelming force. One strikes with precision, the other strikes with unstoppable velocity. And in a real war, the side that controls the missile battlefield can end the fight before it even begins. When it comes to controlling land and sea, tanks and naval power become critical. As of 2026, Russia dominates in ground armor. With one of the largest tank fleets in the world and thousands of armored vehicles, Russia is built for large-scale land warfare. Its strategy focuses on overwhelming force, rapid deployment, and sustained ground combat. On the other side, the United States takes a different approach. Instead of sheer numbers, it focuses on advanced technology and superior protection systems. Its tanks are fewer but more modern, more accurate, and highly effective in combat. Now, shift to the oceans. This is where the United States truly stands unmatched. With multiple aircraft carriers, powerful submarines, and a globally deployed navy, the US can project power anywhere in the world. Russia, while strong, focuses more on regional naval strength and strategic submarine capabilities. So on land, Russia brings numbers and pressure. At sea, the United States brings dominance and global reach. And in war, control of land and sea can decide who survives and who falls. When it comes to ultimate destruction, nothing comes close to nuclear power. As of 2026, the United States and Russia stand as the two largest nuclear powers in the world. Together, they control the majority of the planet's nuclear weapons. The United States maintains a highly advanced nuclear triad: land-based missiles, submarine-launched missiles, and strategic bombers, ensuring a powerful and reliable second strike capability. On the other side, Russia holds one of the largest nuclear arsenals ever built. With a wide range of delivery systems and high-speed missile technology, Russia's nuclear force is designed for both deterrence and overwhelming retaliation. Both nations follow one critical principle: mutually assured destruction, which means if one launches, the other will respond, and the result could be catastrophic for the entire world. So, in reality, nuclear weapons are not just tools of war, they are tools of fear, meant to prevent war from ever happening. Because once nuclear war begins, there are no winners. In modern warfare, the real backbone of power is the economy, because without money, no country can sustain a long war. As of 2026, the United States holds the largest economy in the world. With a massive GDP, strong global trade, and a powerful financial system, the US has the ability to fund long-term military operations without slowing down. Its economy supports innovation, technology, and continuous military upgrades. On the other side, Russia has a much smaller economy, but it is built around natural resources, especially energy like oil and gas, which play a critical role in funding its military power. While the United States dominates in size, stability, and global influence, Russia focuses on resource strength and strategic spending. So in a prolonged conflict, the country with the stronger economy has the power to last longer and eventually win the war of endurance. In today's battlefield, technology is the real force multiplier. It decides how fast you see the enemy, how accurately you strike, and how effectively you win. As of 2026, the United States leads the world in advanced military technology. From artificial intelligence to autonomous drone systems, the US is building a future where machines support and sometimes even replace human soldiers. Its drones can conduct surveillance, track targets in real time, and strike with extreme precision. Combined with powerful cyber systems, the United States creates a highly connected, intelligent war network. On the other side, Russia focuses on practical, combat-oriented technology. Its drone programs, electronic warfare systems, and battlefield innovations are designed for real conflict conditions. Russia may not lead in overall tech development, but it focuses on efficiency, adaptability, and effectiveness in war zones. So while the United States builds the most advanced systems, Russia builds systems that are tough, reliable, and battle-ready. And in modern warfare, the side that controls technology controls the future of the battlefield. In modern warfare, space is no longer just for exploration. It is a battlefield. As of 2026, the United States leads the world in space power. With a massive network of satellites, it controls communication, navigation, and real-time surveillance across the entire planet. These satellites guide missiles, track enemy movements, and provide instant battlefield intelligence. The United States also operates advanced space-based defense systems, ensuring global awareness at every second. On the other side, Russia maintains a strong and strategic space presence. With its own satellite network and anti-satellite capabilities, Russia has the ability to disrupt enemy communication and challenge space dominance. While the United States dominates in scale, technology, and global coverage, Russia focuses on strategic disruption and counter-space warfare. Because in modern conflict, the nation that controls space controls information, and the one who controls information controls the war. In today's world, power is not just measured on the battlefield, it is measured by influence. As of 2026, the United States holds unmatched global influence. With strong diplomatic ties, global alliances, and a presence in major international organizations, the US shapes decisions that impact the entire world. Its culture, media, and technology reach billions of people, making it a global leader in soft power. On the other side, Russia operates with a different approach. It may not match the United States in global reach, but it maintains strong influence in key regions through strategic partnerships, military presence, and political positioning. Russia focuses on power projection and maintaining control in critical geopolitical areas. So while the United States leads in global dominance, Russia maintains targeted influence where it matters most. Because in modern geopolitics, influence can shape outcomes without firing a single shot. In modern warfare, the most dangerous attacks are often invisible. No explosions, no warning, just systems going dark. As of 2026, cyber warfare has become one of the most critical battlefields. The United States operates some of the most advanced cyber defense systems in the world. With powerful infrastructure and constant monitoring, it can detect threats, respond quickly, and protect its critical networks. At the same time, the US also possesses strong offensive cyber capabilities, capable of targeting enemy communication, financial systems, and military networks. On the other side, Russia is known for its aggressive cyber strategies. With highly skilled cyber units, it focuses on disruption, information warfare, and strategic cyber operations. Its approach is not just defense, but creating confusion, weakening systems, and controlling narratives. So while the United States builds strong digital defense, Russia focuses on offensive cyber impact. Because in today's world, a war can be won without a single bullet, just by taking control of the enemy's systems. In warfare, what you know can be more powerful than what you have. Because intelligence decides strategy, prevents surprises, and exposes enemy plans before they even begin. As of 2026, the United States operates one of the most advanced intelligence networks in the world. With global surveillance systems, satellite monitoring, and a vast information network, it gathers data from almost every corner of the planet. This allows the US to predict threats, track movements, and respond with precision. On the other side, Russia is known for its deep-rooted intelligence system. With a long history of covert operations and strategic information gathering, Russia focuses on secrecy, deception, and high-level infiltration. Its strength lies in operating quietly and influencing situations without being seen. So while the United States relies on advanced technology and global surveillance, Russia relies on covert strategy and hidden operations. Because in war, the side that knows more often wins before the battle even begins. In modern warfare, no country truly fights alone. Alliances can turn the balance of power in an instant. As of 2026, the United States leads one of the strongest alliance networks in the world. With multiple defense partnerships and military cooperation agreements, the US is supported by nations across Europe, Asia, and beyond. This means, in a major conflict, it is not just one country fighting, it becomes a coalition with shared resources, shared intelligence, and combined military strength. On the other side, Russia operates with a more limited alliance structure, but it maintains strategic partnerships with key nations, focusing on cooperation in defense, energy, and regional security. While the United States builds a global network of allies, Russia focuses on strong, targeted relationships that serve its strategic interests. So in a real war, the question is not just who is stronger alone, but who stands stronger together. In war, victory is not just decided on the battlefield, it is decided behind the lines. Logistics is what keeps an army alive. Fuel, food, ammunition. Without these, even the strongest military cannot fight. As of 2026, the United States operates one of the most advanced logistics systems in the world. With global supply chains, strategic bases across continents, and rapid transport capabilities, the US can move troops, weapons, and resources anywhere on the planet in record time. On the other side, Russia focuses on strong regional logistics. Its supply systems are built to support large-scale operations, especially close to its borders. With heavy ground transport, rail networks, and centralized planning, Russia ensures continuous support for long-duration conflicts. So while the United States excels in global mobility, Russia strengthens its regional endurance. Because in a prolonged war, the side that keeps its army supplied keeps its army fighting. In war, location is power. Geography can protect a nation or expose it. As of 2026, the United States benefits from a unique geographical advantage. Surrounded by two vast oceans, it remains naturally protected from direct, large-scale invasion. Any enemy force would have to cross thousands of miles before even reaching its shores. This distance provides time, security, and strategic control. On the other side, Russia holds the largest land territory in the world. Its vast landscape, harsh climate, and long borders create both strength and challenge. The extreme cold and difficult terrain have historically slowed down enemy advances, making invasion incredibly difficult. But at the same time, its long borders require constant defense from multiple directions. So while the United States relies on distance and oceans, Russia relies on size, terrain, and climate. Because in war, the battlefield is not just chosen, it is shaped by geography. In modern warfare, it's not just about how much power you have, it's about how fast you can rebuild it. Because in a long war, weapons get destroyed, equipment gets lost, and supplies run out. That's where industrial power decides the outcome. As of 2026, the United States leads in advanced industrial capability. With cutting-edge factories, high-tech production systems, and massive private sector support, it can design, develop, and manufacture modern weapons at scale. From fighter jets to advanced missile systems, the US combines innovation with production speed. On the other side, Russia operates a powerful defense industry focused on volume and durability. Its factories are built for large-scale production, capable of producing tanks, artillery, and ammunition in huge numbers. While the United States focuses on high-tech precision, Russia focuses on mass production and battlefield reliability. So, in a prolonged conflict, the nation that can replace losses faster gains the upper hand. Because in war, production is power. In warfare, experience can be the difference between victory and defeat, because no amount of training can fully replace real combat exposure. As of 2026, the United States has been involved in multiple modern conflicts, operating across different regions and adapting to changing battle conditions. From large-scale operations to precision missions, the US military has gained extensive experience in modern warfare environments. On the other side, Russia also carries significant battlefield experience. With recent and ongoing conflicts, it has tested its forces in real combat situations, focusing on ground warfare, artillery usage, and strategic positioning. While the United States has experience in global operations, Russia has experience in intense regional conflicts. One has practiced power projection worldwide, the other has focused on direct confrontation and sustained ground combat. So in a real war, experience shapes decisions, and decisions decide the outcome. In modern conflict, war is not only fought on the battlefield, it is also fought through the economy. Sanctions can weaken a nation without firing a single shot. As of 2026, the United States holds massive influence over the global financial system. With control over major trade networks, international institutions, and global currency flow, it can apply economic pressure on a scale few nations can match. Sanctions can limit trade, freeze assets, and disrupt financial stability, making it harder for an opponent to sustain long-term conflict. On the other side, Russia has adapted to economic pressure over time. With strong energy exports, alternative trade routes, and strategic partnerships, it has built resilience against external restrictions. While the United States uses economic power as a global weapon, Russia focuses on survival, adaptation, and maintaining stability under pressure. So in modern warfare, economic strength can break a nation before the battle even begins. In modern warfare, communication is everything. Without it, even the most powerful army becomes blind and disconnected. As of 2026, the United States operates one of the most advanced communication networks in the world. With a vast satellite system, secure digital channels, and real-time data sharing, it can coordinate operations across air, land, sea, and space all at the same time. Every unit, every movement, every decision is connected instantly. On the other side, Russia maintains a strong and resilient communication structure. Built for durability, its systems are designed to function even under attack, with backup networks and electronic warfare resistance. While the United States leads in speed, integration, and global connectivity, Russia focuses on survivability and maintaining communication in difficult conditions. Because in war, the side that stays connected stays in control. In modern warfare, energy is survival. Without fuel, tanks don't move, jets don't fly, and ships don't sail. As of 2026, the United States holds a strong position in energy production. With large oil and gas output, advanced infrastructure, and stable supply chains, it can support long-term military operations without major disruption. Its energy network is diverse, reliable, and built for sustainability. On the other side, Russia is one of the world's largest energy powers. With vast reserves of oil and massive natural gas resources, energy is not just a support system, it is a strategic weapon. Russia uses its energy exports to influence global markets and strengthen its economic position. While the United States focuses on stability and continuous supply, Russia leverages its resources for power and influence. So in a prolonged conflict, the country that controls energy controls endurance. Because without energy, war cannot continue. In war, a nation's strength is not only measured outside, but also within its borders. Because internal stability decides how long a country can actually sustain pressure. As of 2026, the United States maintains a generally stable political system, with strong institutions and continuous governance structure. Its internal systems are designed to manage crises, maintain order, and support long-term national strategy. However, like any major power, it also faces internal challenges, including political divisions and social tensions, which can sometimes affect decision-making speed. On the other side, Russia maintains a highly centralized system, which allows fast decision-making and strong control over national direction. This structure helps in executing strategic decisions quickly and efficiently. While the United States relies on institutional balance, Russia relies on centralized control and rapid action. So in a real conflict, internal stability matters deeply, because a divided nation struggles under pressure, but a united system can act without delay. In war, leaders don't just command armies, they shape outcomes, because strategy can win battles before they even begin. As of 2026, the United States relies on a highly structured command system, where military decisions are made through layers of planning, intelligence, and coordination. This system allows careful analysis and precise execution, reducing mistakes in complex operations. On the other side, Russia follows a more centralized leadership model, where decisions can be made quickly and implemented with speed. This allows faster response in critical situations, especially during high-pressure conflicts. While the United States focuses on detailed planning and multi-level coordination, Russia focuses on decisive action and rapid execution. So, in a real war scenario, leadership is not just about power, it is about timing, clarity, and the ability to adapt under pressure. Because, in the end, the better strategy decides the winner. Now imagine a real war scenario between two global superpowers, the United States and Russia. The first move would not be random. It would begin with intelligence, satellite tracking, and cyber operations, both sides trying to gain information advantage. In the air, stealth fighters and defense systems would clash for control of the skies. On the ground, massive armored formations would push forward, testing strength and endurance. At sea, naval fleets and submarines would silently compete for strategic dominance. Missiles would be launched, targeting key military positions, while electronic warfare would attempt to disrupt communication on both sides. But this would not be a quick war. It would be a long and complex struggle, decided by supply chains, economic strength, and technological advantage. Because in modern warfare, winning the first strike does not guarantee victory. Surviving the long game does. Looking ahead, the balance of power is constantly changing because in modern times, technology evolves faster than warfare itself. As we move beyond 2026, the United States is expected to continue leading in advanced technology, especially in artificial intelligence, space systems, and next-generation weapons. Its strong economy and global alliances will continue to support long-term military dominance. On the other side, Russia is expected to strengthen its focus on strategic defense, missile systems, and regional power projection. Its future strength will depend on adaptation, innovation under pressure, and efficient resource use. While the United States moves forward with high-tech warfare systems, Russia will continue refining its strength in resilience and battlefield efficiency. But the real future question is not just about power, it is about adaptation. Because the nation that adapts faster to new forms of warfare, cyber, space, and AI-driven combat will define the next era of global dominance. And that era has already begun. After comparing every factor, military strength, economy, technology, space power, and global influence, one thing becomes clear. There is no simple winner. The United States dominates in global reach, advanced technology, and economic strength. It leads in innovation and has the most powerful alliance network in the world. Russia, on the other hand, stands strong with raw military power, nuclear strength, and unmatched strategic resilience. It is built for endurance, survival, and direct confrontation. But modern warfare is no longer simple. It is not decided by one factor or one battlefield. It is decided by balance. Technology, economy, strategy, and adaptability all come together to shape the outcome. So the real truth is this: there is no absolute winner on paper, because in real war, conditions decide everything, and even the strongest power can fall if the strategy fails. And that is the reality of modern global power.